Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
Time. 63.
Hurts now from the gun. It's into the hands of Chubb. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10. Here's Hurts. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Falcons scoop it up. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's up again. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, now the best of them take advantage of it.
Escapes the pocket. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the shotgun, Penix. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Drake London with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Begins his return at the 16. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Motioning the tight end left. Here's 2nd and 7. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 3rd down now. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Eagles will take possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he is in for two. No one expected that fake as they line up to kick it. And with it, they've taken the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He doesn't like what he sees, so a touchback. They're going to begin at the 30. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Azeez Ojulari getting there for the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They send the tight end in motion. Penix here from the gun. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. That's the end. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll have it 3rd and 3. Penix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Oh, he loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 3.
Tiger Hornet. Kyle Leviani. Don't touch.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, he keeps it left on the option. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Offense in the hurry-up here. 2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Chubb. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Crowd left Yeti.
And he'll get them enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles driving. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, a run with Barkley. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. David Onyemata there for the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Able to get it to Barkley. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop.
3rd and 4.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
4th and 3, drive on the line.
Tiger swamp.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here. First down throwing for Hurts. Forced out to his right. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Falcons scoop it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Penix now on first down. Escapes out to the left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. He lets a heater go deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he makes the Huts go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. The Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he takes this down after crossing the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Throw reeled in by London.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the left hash, this is from 47. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. One last play before the break.
Great, set.
And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix now. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Got a man, it's London. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing Penix. Finds his target, Robinson. he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Aziz Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And again, it's Penix. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On first down, here's Penix. Pitts brings it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They motion the tight end over. Here's Robinson. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can add to their side of the scoreboard. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons take the lead on that successful kick. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Smith on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Hey, 73.
Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
63. Go Silver, ready?
Throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. Into traffic, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. He's contained at the line for no gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. 2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Working quickly here. Only 1 quarter remains in. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Great, set. 73. 73. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's Barkley. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Penix on 1st down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Here's 2nd and 5. Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Third down give to Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Penix now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, a run to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Falcons losing by 7. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Motioning the tight end now. He'll throw it. It's into the hands of Mooney. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Here he is to throw. On the move, headed right. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now. Into the hands of Pitts. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he gets them down to the 9 before going out. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Flush down now to his left.
Bro, you got blitz 3 too. You cheating. Stop cheating.
Game-deciding play call Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Has a man. It's Brown. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, got a little history for y'all now. That is their 4th conversion this game. That ties the NFL record in a single contest. You're not supposed to be able to do this 4 times in a game against an NFL defense partner. How have they pulled it off?
Yeah, I hate to sound cliche here, but it's so true. When I'm watching this execution, Kate, it's everybody. It takes all 11. Heck, it takes the calls on the sideline, too. You don't make NFL history unless your team is all on the same page.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Penix working from the gun. Trying to push it deep downfield. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. On the shotgun, Penix. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Ewert, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.